Wow, that's a lot of spots. I change this for later, or is it just choose at the start and deal with it? Let's do full. Might regret that later. There we go. Canadian.
I must take a moment today to thank the boldness of our government and our shareholders.
William Hamilton built his venture on the ashes of the Second World War. The copper mine he envisioned was ransacking the First Nations' ancestral territories, drawing the wrath of the local people. It definitely took nerves of steel to stay the course, despite all this hostility. Before long, in the face of William Hamilton's cold and uncompromising stance, the petitions and peaceful protests turned into sabotage, vandalism, and other criminal acts. The industrialists' private properties also encountered the wrath of the demonstrations. Carl Faubert, a veteran of the Korean War, was hired from Montreal as a private detective to shed some light on this whole thing. But at the end of his long journey to northern Quebec, the detective did not only encounter property damage, he also came face to face with the corpse of William Hamilton. The strangeness only kept building throughout the investigation. A powerful, unseasonable blizzard hit the region. Bodies frozen in unbreakable ice appeared. The local fauna began to act strangely and aggressively. Carl Faubert began to doubt his own sanity. The detective felt the weight of a gaze, as if he were at the mercy of a powerful, feral creature waiting for the right moment to attack. Carl's fear was taking over, overpowering his reason. He was giving in to delirium. In that instant, he thought that the dark waters of the lake might shield him from the shapes that pursued him. From there, he had a renewed hope in civilization, or whatever was left of it.
Is that just recapping Kona 1? I know this is the second game, I haven't played the first game. Oh. Oh shit, I can grab the boat. Oh, that's sick as fuck. I'm going the other way.
Shore stood William Hamilton's
I can't.
mansion, and there the detective had hopes of finding a way out of the area. A phone, a truck, who knows? Under the luxurious
This is very pretty.
damask carpets, he might be able to find.
I know it's just water and rain and a little bit of fog, but still. Oh, a flashlight.
The detective wondered about the floating debris. Had it drifted out from the shore, or had it been abandoned there in the middle of nowhere?
Apple. Apple. I'm more of a Samsung guy myself. Was I supposed to investigate the boats more thoroughly? I'm just leaving.
Carl saw a boat in the distance, clearly piloted by one of his own. Had he finally made it to civilization?
Then he was shot.
Were immediately drowned out by the sound of gunshots.
That's right.
Time to flee again, and fast.
Damn, that water's gonna be cold as fuck. I can't see shit.
Carl swam without a thought, yet each stroke was desperate. The icy water and his wounds made him feel weaker and weaker. He had to get to shore.
Ice? Am I under the ice? I'm under the ice. I'm not under the ice. Was it ice?
The bleeding and the hypothermia were tearing at Carl's poor body. When he finally saw a light in the distance, he was filled with a faint sense of hope. Could it be a refuge?
I don't think he's gonna make it. He's fucking passing out. Ooh. Uh, quick inventory? Quick inventory doesn't work. Go.
Carl was convinced that he would not wake up if he went to sleep in this state. It was probably best to make a fire and take a look at his wounds.
And from Charles, mentions location of a key. Missed each other again. I slipped the money under the door. When you're finished with the delivery, leave the key in the gazebo, same place as usual. I'll be gone for a few hours, but I'll see you next in front of the checkerboard. Be prepared to get your ass kicked. I would get my ass kicked in chess. Alright. Close. Enter. No. Tab. Tab is closed. Alright. Ooh. At least they're keeping the gazebo maintained. That's something. Oh, it's already on fire. I thought I would have had to get matches or something. It's moving my microphone, sorry. I should have muted.
Carl struggled to wake up. His makeshift bandages offered him little time. If he wanted to find the truth, he had to get to Hamilton Manor without delay.
Ooh. Hell yeah. But this wasn't here yesterday. This definitely wasn't here yesterday. Man, I can't use inventory. Is that broken? Oh, it's just telling me to use the mouse wheel, not click it. Alright. Ah, done? I'm shooting the first motherfucker I see. Ah, too bright.
Carl left his refuge, knowing that he was headed to a more comfortable, but otherwise ominous place. Hamilton's mansion.
Well, I can't go in the outhouse? Boo. Has a cool vibe to it. Lights? Friendly lights? Truthfully?
Out of all of the animals in Quebec's fauna, the wolf was perhaps Carl Faubert's favorite. Its nobility and beauty were matched only by its ferocity and intelligence.
I don't want to kill the dog. He's just a poor doggy. Yeah. Don't get me up here. Bark. I wonder if I can jump on the roof. Out. I cannot. I can. Yeah. I'm gonna have to shoot this dog. He's such a good boy though. He's just chilling. Aw.
Wolves
Man.
do not generally attack human beings. At least, not unless you attack them first.
Can I have this axe? Can.
The ice looked recent. Better not test it.
Coward. That wolf was not doing a lot of damage. Ugh, the lag. Why?
Carl tried to put the horror into perspective. Accidents happen, and in the inhospitable far north, it happens more often than not. Nevertheless, a feeling of deja vu stayed with him, as if the carnage was not over.
I get his jacket. Branded with Hamilton Mining Corporation's logo.
The plan
Intro.
suggested that a
Oh.
package had to be retrieved not far away. Carl had to keep his eyes open.
Right, where's that gazebo? October 4th, 1720. Did what just freeze? I didn't think that was something that they would do.
An access card, a rather modern piece of technology, especially for a mining complex in the far north. What could it possibly open?
Oh, I didn't even see those. It's like there's something in it.
This kind of lead-lined bag had only one purpose: to contain the radioactivity of an object. Carl picked it up, hoping with all his soul that he would never need to use it. What were these mysterious fragments? And why was there a warning about the broom? This letter raised more questions than it answered for the detective.
The broom? The witch's broom. To all employees of the emergency intervention unit, in case of an explosion or disruption to the with the matter, quickly retrieve the secured box located in your coverage area with the device. Locate the fragments to collect without delay. Beware of the matter's volatility. Under no circumstances should you get close to the broom. Collect the fragments with the mine's usual protocol. Mine's special lab is only a safe place to bring back the fragments. I got that. Oh, what? Ah. Don't know if the game pauses when I go into the quick inventory. I just know that I stop. This way. Don't need to go over there yet. Doggy survives. A radiation detector? Might as well keep the guy counter out. Man, a lot of lag spikes. Kinda sucks. Oh, it's in the mansion?
This was the mansion of the late William Hamilton. No doubt about it. There was no other rich industrialist in the area to have a sumptuous mansion built in the middle of nowhere.
And it's got his fucking initials on the door. Aussie, yeah, Aussie. Fuck yeah, Australia.
Si vous entendez ceci, ce message est crucial. Trouvez un endroit où vous mettre à l'abri. Ne sortez qu'en dernier recours. Si vous avez à sortir, armez-vous et méfiez-vous de quiconque porte les couleurs de la Hamilton Mining Corporation. Tenez-vous le plus loin possible de la faune. Les animaux sont devenus extrêmement agressifs. Je répète, tenez-vous le plus loin possible des animaux et méfiez-vous de quiconque porte les couleurs de la HMC.
Alright.
Si vous entendez ceci, ce message est crucial. Trouvez un endroit où vous mettre à l'abri. Ne sortez qu'en dernier recours. Si vous avez à sortir, armez-vous et méfiez-vous de quiconque porte les couleurs de la Hamilton Mining Corporation. Tenez-vous le plus loin possible de la...
Probably missed a lot of shit already. I know I missed a lot of shit. I missed the fucking gazebo. Gazebo.
This letter, found in the cabin, mentioned a gazebo. The key to the mansion would likely be there.
Not gonna be just on a seat, right? It's in the seat. I would have put it like up here, tucked away into top part, yeah. Feels a bit more safe to it as a key to the rich person's mansion. Either arriving or leaving. That's it, probably leaving, right? I wouldn't just leave all my shit here when I'm arriving somewhere. You'd like leave it in the car or something.
With all this chaos, Carl was sensing a hurried departure.
Bear. Yeah. Fucking indestructible pots. Right, I can just go indoors. Oh god. I can't read any of them. I don't know French. How do you know they missed these appointments?
Carl was overcome with a strange emotion. The crossword puzzle was in French, so he guessed it was the work of a Hamilton employee, and not Hamilton himself.
Undulation? This is probably all like all foreshadowing, if you could read it.
Emotion. The crossword puzzle was in French, so he guessed it was the work of a Hamilton employee, and not Hamilton himself.
Plus, why did Hamilton leave a fucking crossword in the kitchen? That's fucking whole ass chicken uncovered in the fridge. And extra chicken parts. Yeah, likes chicken. And just a whole separate fridge for vegetables and shit. Damn, it really is rich. Did I pick up batteries? Can't. Oh, I can unlock it. There we go. Ah.
Added to the mayhem was violence. Carl understood that a tragedy had occurred here. Carl could not decide which was more frightening, the mysterious impulse the inhabitants had to escape, or the inexplicable way in which their escape was interrupted. From a simple case of vandalism to a mysterious murder, Carl found himself right in the middle of a battlefield. What could possibly await him now?
A monkey. Yo. Can I put batteries in it, please? Can't give me battery and then say there's a battery operated toy. Let me use it. Let me use the monkey. Man. And his son. Every Saturday around 10 o'clock in the morning, Seraphine Poudriere, the wife, would wash the floors of the summer kitchen. She could be seen on her knees barefoot, wearing grey woolen skirt, red blouse, face dripping wet, and strands with black hair would stick. Nelda is the wife of Miserly. Miserly is probably it. He treats her as less than a servant, just as he exploits his own neighbors by lending them money at exorbitant rates. It's greed as such that it will lead to his downfall. Wow, I'm sure that has absolutely nothing to do with what happened here. What a strange coincidence that they have that book here. I know. Private Eye Harvey Buck thought that he had... Fucking Christ, I can't read. Private Eye Harvey Buck thought he was done with Maggie Sullivan. She paid him his fee, he'd handed over the shots of her husband cheating on her, but one morning, Peter Sullivan turns up in his office, asks him to find Maggie, his wife, who's been missing for several days. Detective Buck's trademark acerbic humor is on full display in this comical, blood-soaked thriller. His quest, which takes him across the United States and up to Canada, will have readers shivering from both anticipation and the cold. Speaking of, it's really fucking cold in here. I want to get a jacket on. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Originally from Chicago, Henry Esther, formerly known as Henry Hamilton, had his life turned around upside down. When at the age of 14, he had left the land of his birth with his family to settle in northern Quebec. The turning point in the writer's life confirmed his literary destiny and led him to fully embrace the language of his adopted country. For his first novel, he had no name during his law studies at Université Laval. He had written blah blah blah. I probably shouldn't blah 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 when it's a fucking heartfelt memorial. Barely used television, really? No, it seems pretty fucking dusty and used. It's like the most used thing in this fucking house. Oh right, there's fucking radiation shit in here. Ooh, ghosts. turn the lights on? Of course. Ah! Go out the front. Don't know why I'd want to. Sure, this is a really nice view when it's not foggy. Wow. Bright as fuck. No? Am I going in here? Where's gas? Shell as the Hamilton, my dear beloved talented wife, the world is now dimmer without your inspiring flame. But always Chicago's best actress. Yeah, she was young too. She was what, 40? So I gotta make my way through the house a bit more. Wyatt is inching towards defeat. The two horses are about to kiss. How did... I mean... No, how... What? How the fuck does that happen? Maybe they, like, took a bishop or something? How do you get... What? I don't know. I don't know chess. I don't like chess. Fuck you. Unlocking all the doors. Oh, nice, pretty. Doesn't seem to be any broken windows or nothing, so why the fuck is there snow in here? Fucking logical misstep. But this game is so stupid, I'm so smart. Codes collecting dust. More codes collecting dust.
Carl could feel his muscles weakening, his breath wheezing, his body going numb. What was happening to him?
I mean, he was just shot yesterday, so probably has something to do with that. Oh, you know what? It's probably the radioactive material.
The floor was rocking. The walls seemed to be running from Carl's hands as he tried to steady himself. Something was not right. Carl's thoughts were twisting in his head, making him dizzy.
Whoa. Oh. Hey. Get that thing in the lead line back, shall we? What's this? Foreign landscapes. Not that. Okay, well, whatever it is, it's in here. Special key required. Okay. All that radiation poisoning for nothing. Well, at least I know where it is. I can have my gun out. Ah, baby. Guess I'm just looking around, right? Thing around this tree? Anything in the gray? That was Mozart's 75th Symphony in E minor. Well, I can't go behind the bar. It sucks. Oh, go in here. Medicine book. Notes written on the back. My American friend, if I cannot get you to rest, let's at least get you to learn something new. Warm regards, Lord Repair Tires. Is that the thing? I feel like B repairs something. I don't know about tires though. I ain't saying that word. Is a typical antipsychotic of the fuck. It acts primarily as a postsynaptic dopamine receptor blocker. Properties make it suitable for treating patients who suffer from hallucinations or psychosis. I need me some of that. I saw a weird fucking thing. It's a weird fucking hallucination. Wildlife is among the richest in Canada, and the territory is home to many of Quebec's iconic animals, including moose, brown bears, and beavers. They're rather shy by nature, but a keen observer hiking through the woods is sure to spot a few. Who the fuck put all these books everywhere? Oh. All this journal stuff. All the window suggests it was broken by a projectile. The central globe seems... Oh! I didn't know I was supposed to do something with the globe. We had mentioned radiation detector was triggered and I suffered a dizzy spell followed by various hallucinations. During that brief moment of delirium, I saw a clearly frightened man running from one room to another. On the path he took was a bloody handprint, quite real and visible on one of the doors. My detector is leading me further on the other side. I should be careful. Mansion's massive library is filled with books on medicine, rare metals, and neurobiology. Hamilton was also interested in radiation. On the counter, barricade holes, violence everywhere, graffiti that says murderer. More graffiti, we're digging too. Wow, that's... Holy fuck, I missed a lot. Holy fuck, I missed a lot. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? I'm not reading all this. I ain't reading this whole fucking book. Whoever finds this notebook, please note that since I lost my first journal, I had to draw on my foggy memory to write the notes summarizing my first day in Manaston. Essentials are there, but be warned, this is no simple story. Okay, so this it's just referring to the first game. I should probably read this, but I'm not going to. Murderer. Mute. Monster.
The detective could feel his blood rushing through his body and warming his limbs. With painful tingles, the tips of his fingers and toes were coming back to life. He welcomed this pain with utter bliss.
Here we go. I didn't know I was supposed to be saving. I didn't know there was something I could do. Oh, bear. Oh. That dog is not happy.
Carl was struggling to move forward. His feet could hardly find their way in front of him.
Gun.
He doesn't know which way he came from,
Another bear.
the way he's going. Everything seems to be going in a circle.
I remember.
Carrying him
Came from that way.
Where or how?
Oh.
Carl suddenly feels like he's waking up, but inside a dream.
Ooh.
The cold hits him suddenly, like a bucket of freezing water. Had he completely lost it? Or was he supposed to accept the manor's strange architecture, suddenly leading him to the middle of nowhere? These imposing structures seem to come from the depths of time, or from a moon landing, or even from his own mind, clouded after an
Oh.
nap.
Alright.
The detective had no idea how it worked, but the stones seemed to slide on the rails smoothly as soon as the totem pole was rotated.
Okay, I'll be back to that, I guess. Door is currently sealed. Ooh. Oh, is there something on the floor I should be referring to? No? Oh, I think I see, maybe? Okay, I see. I see. That one is red. And there's another one over there. That is green. Wait, isn't green already in the right spot? Maybe it's you. No, it's definitely this guy. Facing that way. I don't know why this one's glowing.
He did not know
There we go.
why, but Carl sensed that something in this game had been completed, and now they wanted to lead him to this cabin.
Strange letter. Content was reminiscent of a psychotic delusion. We'll be back soon, we'll be back soon, we'll be back soon, we'll be back soon, we'll be back soon. What's also a thought? I want it. Let me think the thought.
Had been left all alone, abandoned
Orbo?
to his fate. There was no longer anyone to rescue him from the torrent of hatred that swept away his heart. The detective felt like he was sleepwalking, pulled by a larger force towards the light.
Right, I should be taking photos of shit.
Asking to be set free.
Bap.
The stone that resonated in the room must have
What the
been
fuck?
HMC had been seeking. If he isolated it, Carl hoped he might come to his senses.
Hold on, what? Let me fucking see. I can't see shit. Let me get some light.
The pulse of the stone invaded Carl's mind, and he felt a strange, dark presence take shape near him.
Oh. Sweet fucking picture, though. Bear. Rock radiates an unsettling energy. Yeah, that's called, like fucking gamma radiation. Well, fucking dying.
Trophies here and there that he had seen earlier in what seemed like a dream.
Mr. Knight fell through here? Oh. Manastin and its story. Constructed over the ruins of the outstanding hunting lodge, which partially burned down in 1852, the William Hamilton mansion is an architectural treasure. 1933 construction integrates perfectly the heritage of the palace, which is highlighted by an exceptional geographic location. Standing at the base of Mount Ewok, Iwiwat. The house represents a landmark for the region. You can perceive it up to 3 miles away, but also a powerful lookout point. Apparently, its owner, William Afton, had it built at this exact location in order to oversee the activities of his copper mine. Indeed, on bright and clear days, the businessmen, the bees, whatever, Hamilton's crazy. How am I? I'm pretty alright. How are you doing? Wood. Why do I have wood? Why can I put wood? Can I put wood down? Yeah. So this is a no-go door? No-go. Oh, fuel. Not fuel? Not fuel. Okay, where... This place is creepy. Pressure is at maximum. Can I use the thing magic? I can't even pick it up. I can't even take it out. Ah, there we go.
The The whistle slowly dying down like a kettle going out meant only one thing for Carl. Mission accomplished.
Oh, the space worms are back. Fucking flying ethereal worms. This door like this before? I don't think this door was like that before. Open. Ah. Fuck you, spirit dog.
It had the shape of a wolf, but Carl Faubert knew instinctively that it was not a wolf. That gaze that never left him, that icy blue gaze, was not that of an animal.
Wait, could I go in here? What's in here? Oh, puppies. Dead body.
Man is wolf to man, said the philosopher. Seeing the state of this poor woman, one could only imagine such fury, which would explain the barricades and the fright that Carl could sense in the chaos of the place. What had happened here was not caused by a man.
Emily Lebrun, one of Hamilton's housekeepers. Expired 1971. Date. Guessing that's date of. Maybe it's date of birth? Oh. 1939. Yeah, I don't know why I was looking at that for that long. We have a new resident at the manor. Jules is his name. An employee of the mine. He's very courteous and not very talkative. He avoids our gaze when we talk to him. His room is unusually clean. This morning when I went to change his sheets, and his bed looked as if it had not been disturbed since last week. It is still made exactly the way I made it. I didn't see a trace of laundry, clean or dirty. Doesn't even have a suitcase. Does he sleep here? Where does he hide at night? Put Charles on the case. He's good at spying. Hamilton is coughing more and more. I caught him hiding a handkerchief full of blood in his pocket the other day at a meeting with some businessmen. I tried to bring tea and was practically chased out of the room. Last night I couldn't resist and kept an eye on Hamilton. He is so skinny, I worry about him. As I approached his room, I heard Jules. I didn't understand what they were saying, but it's an odd time for a formal meeting. Charles's investigation was unsuccessful, by the way. We still don't know what Jules is doing at the manor. Jules's presence at the manor is almost invisible. He's working with Mr. Hamilton on something, but I don't know what. I don't like not knowing. It makes me anxious. I was awakened this morning by the sound of broken glass from the living room. It was the work of some vandals. The window is completely broken. He even left graffiti on the garage. Mr. Hamilton was furious. It's the first time in months I've seen any vigor coming from him. He said he would hire a detective to find the people responsible. Was it me? Was I that detective? Look how dark it is in here. Why's my flashlight so dog shit? Like what? What the fuck am I? Huh? Wait, that... I'm... What? Okay, I know where I am. Still don't have that key. I just...
Carl knew how eccentric older millionaires could be, with more money than they know how to spend it. But never could he have imagined such a sophisticated puzzle.
Maybe? Don't seem to line up at all. That one lines up. For sure. Ah, there we go. I don't think Japan is there. Should have gotten more, whatchamacallit, iconic geography to base this whole thing off. That's right. I do. Oh, I have to. Fuck. All right. It's all America. Not move the top one at all. Okay, that's right. All right. I did it. Right. Not really. This side isn't matching up. It hardly matches up over here. Kind of matches up over here. Oh, that like that. All right.
Carl Faubert made a profession out of reconstructing a whole from seemingly incongruous parts. This reconstructed globe forced him to recognize how much more complex the mystery that was currently plaguing Manistan was in comparison.
Yeah, way to hype up a geography puzzle, dude. Love letter from Cynthia. Dearest William, I understand the pain you feel. Rochelle, as she stood between us, already pressured you into guilt. I'm not blind. Ever since she took her own life, she appears in all of your silences. She was your wife, and to you, I am nothing. For this reason, I will accept whatever you decide regarding you and I. Just hope that you'll respond to this letter. I would simply like you to remember the first time we met. The small cabin which had welcomed us despite how nervous we were, and which had made us feel like the whole world outside had ceased to exist. I want you to remember the perfection of our movements, their authenticity. Cannot be mistaken with that much passion. I know all of the cruelty people use when they talk about you. They criticize the mine and its operations or your investments into innovative scientific research. I know you do all this with the same passion you possessed that night in our cabin. Passion I know to be real, strong, and good. Don't let remorse consume you. I want you to know that I cried over Rochelle's death. I also felt ashamed, but we have to move on in order to embrace happiness, even if it simply is guilty contentment. Is the guilty contentment that we have left together. I will respect your decision about our future, and I understand why you were so fucking holy shit. What the fuck? That is the loudest I've ever heard that. That was awful. It's like someone just let off a fucking firecracker right next to my fucking ear. Jesus. You were so focused. Yeah, I was reading. Fuck, where was I? I hope that all the love that this letter carries will somehow bring warmth to your heart. I beg you to answer me. I will be impatiently waiting, my dear and lovely William. Yours truly is Cynthia. Fuck. Hidden key opens the door somewhere. Is it this door? No. I don't remember any other locked doors.
Carl couldn't put his memories in order. But there was a more pressing issue. The decaying mansion had collapsed on top of him, trapping him in the basement.
Oh, the battery gets brighter as... Alright. Cool. Actual key required. Alright, I know where I am. Got turned around for a bit. A nice place. Ah, the fabled broom. Name of the game. Yeah, it's two of them. Yeah, this place is big. Oh. So can I turn the lights on in here? Please? Maybe there's small stuff I have to do in the basement. Maybe over here? Be open. Like, this way? Why is that key? Alright, need keys on keys on keys. I can't do anything with these. Can't be opened. You know what? Maybe that. Hopefully that did something. I'm gonna save anyhow. Don't like that music. Hey, I think I've looked at everything in the basement. What's that blue at the top of my screen? That doesn't bode well. Old lady scared me. So does the music. Why is the music like this? Oh. Oh. Wow.
From the sound of it, whatever had just fallen was monumental in size. Carl Faubert was on edge.
Yeah. I didn't know this was going to be a horror game. Dog. More dogs.
This wolf had a strange appearance, larger than average, and these blue eyes, that icy stare.
And he's like semi-transparent.
Instinctive terror rise in him. As he approached this room, Carl again felt an unpleasant sensation of energy, as if his entire being was bubbling on a molecular level.
Frozen corpse, frozen watch. Sunday, October 4th, 17. The air. Hola, Joseph Castangua? Hamilton's gardener. A $2 bill. What was over here? Ice does not melt. Ah. Worth 25 cents. Oh, alright. That's what fell. Actually, it doesn't look like it fell. It looks like it just fucking disappeared. Gone. Poof. No longer of this universe. Diary of Emily Lebrun. Works this morning sound of movers emptying Rochelle's private boudoir of all its furniture. The room is now used as a storage area. The first thing Mr. Hamilton has done with that has even minimally concerned his wife since she left. I wonder if it wasn't prompted by that letter he got from his son. And Henry wrote to me as well. He finally found out about Rochelle's sad ending. What a great gift for the new year. I received a package this morning from Quebec. Is it Quebec or Quebec? It's probably Quebec. It was a copy of Henry's novel, his very first novel written in French. And inside, the most beautiful gift I have ever received. Book was dedicated to me. I cried over it. I'm already on the 3rd chapter. This boy is Like his late mother, he is an artist. This morning, Mr. Hamilton spilled his coffee on some important papers and asked me to do what I could to save him. Save them. The papers meant nothing to me, and God knows I'm not a nosy person, but a surge of curiosity led me to look at them anyway. One of them was a bank transfer slip to Mr. Hamilton's personal account. When I saw the amount, I almost screamed. I knew Hamilton was wealthy, I just had no idea how much. Interestingly, the money came from a foreign account. It was a branch in Eastern Europe country. Mr. Hamilton is looking pale and thin. He is working too hard for my taste. He's neglecting his wealth, and I'm worried about him. Some gentlemen in jackets came to the house today and tried to ask us about Mr. Hamilton. They were asking about his financial situation. They spoke to me in a very unpleasant tone. I stayed vague. Hey, I'm back here. Oh, pink room. I like it.
In this boudoir's former glory, you would have seen Lady Hamilton's refinement in every inch of the tapestry. It had become only a shadow of what it once was.
It's so much reading. I didn't know this was going to be this much reading. I have a sip of water and go for it. I'm so glad I've got a big water bottle. Alright, writing seems to be the only thing to do here. I'm disinterested about everything. The beauty of the first instance did not impress me anymore. I only feel the frigid condition of this place making its way deeper and deeper into my bones. William is trying hard for me to forgive him for locking me in this desert. Desert? The workers of the manor just finished the new pearl of the house, a projection room where the best images of me are displayed. Movies scroll along with my best angles and my best lines. William ignores that to be confronted with the bright eyes of mine. Only reminds me that when I became a sad shadow of myself. I wonder why this huge room, to see that great actress I once was, for him to enjoy what's left of my image, to forget I'm cooling down in this ice castle. He wants to make me feel guilty for all the sadness that I have. So he uses her. He thinks I'm unaware of what he does. That from the perfumes he carries on himself when he returns home. I don't know about the way their body danced behind my back. Henry is worried about his little mum, about how I get stuck for days staring at the emptiness. For him, I will have to put up with all this and a little bit more. For him, I will hold all my disappointment back. For him, I will remain silent. For him, I will stop cultivating this anger I feel towards this mine and the silence of the North. Far from the honking cars of Chicago, the workers shouting in the streets. Of the crowd screaming my name, I think a lot about my mother's these days, and how she would be disappointed to the fire of a star like me being put out by such a snowy sky. My fingers are sore from all the work, but I'm not fast enough. Afraid the costumes for the lights of our past will not be ready on time, that they will not be majestic enough. I need to ask Emily to take me to Henryville in order to get better fabrics. This project is all I am left. The beauty of these costumes will determine who I am. William is very stressed as well. An employee came to deliver a report. Never once did the boss lay his eyes on the worker. What could it be? The usually overbearing William seemed shook in front of his subordinate. There was blood in William's chamber pot this morning. I discussed it with him over lunch and asked if he was feeling alright. Noticed how agitated he was all night long. His whole body shakes when he coughs, stretching his throat enough to make him bleed. When I saw his chamber pot, I could not help slightly smiling. I immediately regretted the smile. I felt ashamed. Will my nightmare ever end? My project for Emily is moving along really well. I might even finish it before Christmas. She is so sweet, and I am grateful to count her on, through this rough patch. I am so pleased that she is teaching Henry French. His schoolmates can finally understand him, and not just those ugly snobs who were brought here by their engineers' fathers. I'm relieved. William knew that his son, a member of the high society, was hearing that worker's dirty tongue. I can only imagine how mad he would get. I live for Henry. His talent and his words fulfill me. He knows how to create sentences the way I knew how to use my body to dance. His poetic mind will one day describe beautiful universes. I will give Emily some names of people I know in New York. When the time comes, his talent will be discovered. I hope nothing comes between him and his dreams. I hope he doesn't make the same mistakes as his mother. I suffer from my own reflection in the windows, the empty sound of my steps in this bedroom, my own voice when I'm talking to myself. I get nauseous looking at the snow piling up at the base of the mountain. I feel so alone. There is nothing good left of an old, withered actress like me, except for the others to remember. What it looks like to lose everything. I destroyed the projection screen yesterday. William was so furious I thought he was going to tear down the whole mansion apart. Henry ignores me. I'm not even a mother anymore. I wish I could give him all the love I have left. The energy that keeps me alive. It only comes from him, my anchor. But Henry is not there to keep his old mother safe anymore. Henry, I love you. And Henry, you are my everything. Never would I leave you if it wasn't that we already lost each other. Be careful, my little boy. Life is malicious, always trying to eat every little bit of your soul. Yours will be great and beautiful. Keep fighting. Hope I never have to read anything for like the next hour.
Hamilton's room would keep its secrets. A disaster made it impossible to enter.
Kinda fucking did it. That fucking scared me. I didn't know what the fuck this was. Jesus. I thought it was like a fucking creature. Radio on the first time. Every time I go through a door, I'm scared that I'm gonna fucking see something. Don't like that the worms are back. Alright, I got a key. Where's that key going to? What? Lightning? There we go.
Just a few days of renovation work will finally have your very
Oh.
own projection, my dear. Aren't you going to say anything?
There's nothing to say.
Whatever do you mean?
That road, it's not green. Nothing has ever been.
Come now, don't speak nonsense. You know I love you.
As much as you love Cynthia,
Who?
I know about her really. And I'm beginning to care about anything.
You're off your rocker. There is no Cynthia.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Box of typewriter? And that's it?
Hearing the screeching sound of the elevator, Carl imagined a metal animal trapped in a snare. There had to be a way to release it.
Alright. Wait, have a map? Huh. What's that triangle mean? What are you looking at? Oh, I see.
Carl stood still at the commotion. It must have been the service elevator, suddenly coming unstuck.
Alright, I'll have to check that out when I go to the basement. Wind gusts. Tribute to the landscape and to the escape of the land from the Canadian Shield to the St. Lawrence Valley. Blizzard of voices will rise into a soft... Alright, I don't need to know about the book. Alright. Fine. You know what? I'll check out this room. I'll come back to it in a bit. Ew. That's a gross fucking toilet. Alright, well, there was fucking nothing, so... Mr. Hamilton can be so cruel sometimes. He found Henry's manuscript. A violent argument broke out between the two. Mr. Hamilton ended up throwing the manuscript in the fire in front of Henry. They almost came to blows. Objects were broken. Henry packed up and left. Shell throughout the scene remained strangely impassive. Same disconnected air that it has been hers for several months. Henry promised that he would come and get her out of here as soon as he could. I thought I saw some emotion in Rochelle's eyes. A fleeting glimmer which died immediately. Found a bottle of pills in a trash can. It was Prozac. I think it belonged to Rochelle. Bottle was filled. More Polaroids of Joseph. This was bordering on an obsession. These two seemed to have a secret. I caught them talking the other day in the woods near the garden. Conversation was tense. Heart aches. Mr. Hamilton has had Henry's room turned into a guest room. Puts his business guests in there. All traces of Henry have been erased, as it is as if he had never existed. I wonder where his belongings are. Probably still in the attic. Don't dare go look. I don't know what I'm more afraid of, finding them up there so sadly forgotten, or finding nothing at all. One of the yellow police banners blew away and got stuck on the roof of the tower. Joseph still hasn't figured out how to get it unstuck. Every time I look out the window, I see that morbid banner. I haven't been able to write about what happened yet, and Henry hasn't been told. I hesitate to write to him. It's not my role, but I would be blamed for it. I was there when they pulled her up. Part of me wanted to watch, but I turned away at the last second. I wanted to keep a nice image of Rochelle. The rest of the day were questioned by the police. I stuck to my story. The day before, Rochelle was not feeling well. In fact, for some time, she had been spending her days in bed, only coming down to walk in the garden. That morning, I found an empty bed. She had vanished in the middle of the night again. She wasn't at the cliff. At least we couldn't find her. Police think it was an accident. I suppose it's always possible. Only my heart lets me believe something else. Her misfortune was so great, here, isolated in the forest, far from all society. Her career abandoned, and her Henry gone to Quebec. I saw Hamilton give a few bills to the police officers while he was talking to them in the background. He bought her their silence, no doubt. Mr. Hamilton refused to hold a funeral for Rochelle. He merely erected a small, very modest stele in the garden. It seemed to me strangely like Rochelle, very fine, delicate, discreet. I think Mr. Hamilton is ashamed of his wife's suicide. I say it now without fear. Rochelle committed suicide. There is no point in hiding it. Mr. Hamilton spends his hours isolated in his office, or in his room, in the basement. He eats very little, just works, at least in morning. The manor seems so empty to me since Rochelle left. Miss her feminine presence terribly. Without her, without Henry, the manor has died. It has lost all life. I'm gonna fucking pass out. My brain is not getting enough oxygen. Hamilton Son's belongings. Then let's try to go through. You. Fuck you. Alright, I get it. Horror game. Oh. No longer run away. Is this Hamilton? Who is this?
It was always harder when you could put a name.
Hamilton's butler.
Carl deduced that this poor man must be Charles, Hamilton's servant.
So what happened to him? Damn, that's crazy that there was nothing in this room. That's so crazy.
Whatever had forced its way through this wall was beyond the wrath of one man or group. Evil had entered through it. An impossible creature had taken over the manor.
Looks Williams' office. And that's it. All that was in here. All stuff. Why do they need so many fucking chairs around here? Who the fuck is sitting in these? Well, this is it. This is where the thing is, probably. What? Huh? Fucking mean no radiation detection. This is where it was.
Hamilton left everything to Henry. From his knowledge of their family history, Faubert had rather expected Hamilton to disown him. Despite everything, perhaps the father could never stop loving his son.
Just a will.
Faubert smirked as he spotted his phone number on the list. If only someone else had taken the job before him, he would still be in Montreal, sitting warm and comfortable in his car, taking pictures of some unfaithful spouse.
Bamboo? Why? You know, I like bamboo. Nice. Oh, I just get a gun. Okay. Done.
No need to try. Carl would not be able to go through there.
I'm gonna have my revolver out. I don't want to waste, I don't want to use rifle bullets inside. What the fuck do I do with this, like, secret key as well? So, wait, am I supposed to be taking photos of these? What am I supposed to be taking photos of? Is that good? Right, basement. Basement time. Yay, basement. Boop. I don't know what I would need typewriter keys for, but I'll take them. Where was it? Huh? Something to interact with over here? Oh. Article about deforestation. Key required. Don't have. Yeah, I've been drinking so much water, I need a piss. I'll be right back. I am back. Hi. So, what? Typewriter. Typewriter? I missed a typewriter? Oh. Ah, that's why I need typewriter keys. So I can fix the typewriter. Why would I need to fix a typewriter? I gotta write my fucking novella. Huh? What's that? Is it? Something on the ground? Up top? What? What? Nothing here. Can I get like a legend or something? What the fuck is that for? Oh, it's my... Alright. Basement. Lock door, save point, service lift. Alright. This isn't the way down. That's locked. So... Maybe over here? Over here? Ah. There we go. I don't know why it would be in the fucking service lift, though. Like, it was... Like, they would have gotten the delivery and taken it to the office, which is also on the first floor. Like, why would they be moving it upstairs? Okay. Uh... What am I doing? Oh, note written on the back. William, an unfortunate event is slowing down the repair of the typewriter and the machine breaks down along the way. The surface lift. Usually bring them up, use them to bring... the service lift. I usually used to bring them down, got stuck between two levels as it happened before, but today it seems impossible to open it. Specialist should come shortly. I ordered new keys, but we'll have to wait for delivery a couple of weeks tops. Sorry about the convenience, Charles. Inconvenience. So what am I writing? October. The will. Signal. Typewriter seems to be fixed in place on a desk. One of the walls in Hamilton's office looks suspicious to me. TYIACN, HCN. Cynthia.
There were very few rules that
So smart.
programs abided by, but one of them was this. Behind back doors and complicated locks usually lay hidden the answers to your questions. This lock design was highly sophisticated. Hamilton had evidently paid a high price. What did he want to hide? And from whom? Few corporations had commercial ties with a government behind the Iron Curtain, and there was a good reason for that. What could this MIST program be?
Ministry of Defense, desiring to promote close cooperation between the two countries, wishing to encourage within the MIST program mobility and exchange of programs, resources, and of research advances into new technologies and materials in both countries. Convinced of the interest of facilitating the exchange of knowledge on the new material, have agreed on the following provisions. Article 1. Purpose. Purpose of this agreement is to simplify and facilitate the administrative procedure applicable when researchers from one party eligible under this agreement wish to enter into and temporarily reside in the territory of the other party to to perform their work in exchanges, and to improve their knowledge of the other countries' discoveries as part of the MIST program. Eligibility. The following Soviet and Canadian citizens may benefit from the application of this agreement. Chemistry graduate who was personally hired by William Hamilton. Doctor of Medicine, medical researcher with at least 10 years of experience in the field. All workers who are part of the MIST program. Cool.
Alarming similarities with acute radiation syndrome. Up to that point, Carl had been unaware that Hamilton was ill. Alarming was the right word. Nothing about this document was reassuring.
Really? Nothing? Fucking, what a detective this guy is. Nothing told him up until this point that William was head fucking sick. Whatever is sick, yay! I don't want to read that. Oh, this is this store? Okay. Not be opened, why not? Key required. I feel like it would be in the room. There it is. Couple bullets.
The makeshift lab made Carl feel uncomfortable. He couldn't help but imagine the grim experiments that had taken place there. The note implied that its author had studied the Mistonite. If he was still alive, he might provide some answers.
And William again yesterday. His tissues continue to deteriorate. I fear that his lungs and his stomach suffered the most severe damage. His ulcers cause him much pain, and it is becoming increasingly clear to me that his bone marrow has been affected. At this stage, he needs to be hospitalized, only for his comfort. But I know William too well to believe that he would ever leave Maniston. Therefore, the responsibility falls upon me to save his life. We'll go to my office tomorrow to fetch all my notes on Mistonite. I have to reread everything, absolutely everything. That's it. Thing I'm looking for. Want to go up the stairs, please? Thank you. Hopefully put it in the radiation bag. Still don't know where that secret key went.
entendez ceci, ce message est crucial. Trouvez un endroit où vous mettre à l'abri. Ne sortez qu'en dernier recours. Si vous avez à sortir, armez-vous et méfiez-vous de quiconque porte les couleurs de la Hamilton Mining Corporation. Tenez-vous le plus loin possible de la faune. Les animaux sont devenus extrêmes. Ah, quelqu'un, enfin! Vous m'entendez? Carl Faubert. Oui, votre nom dit quelque chose. Je serais curieuse d'entendre ce que vous avez à dire. Si vous le pouvez, venez me rejoindre. On a établi un refuge au nord avec d'autres survivants. Longez la bordure est du lac Leech jusqu'à ce que vous voyez un pied près d'une tour en bois. Le refuge est proche. Si vous entendez ceci, ce message est crucial.
Yes.
Trouvez un endroit où vous mettre à l'abri. Ne sortez qu'en dernier recours. Si vous avez à sortir, armez-vous et méfiez-vous de quiconque porte les couleurs de la Hamilton Mining Corporation. Tenez-vous le plus loin possible.
Oh, whoa. Okay, save point. I wanna... Where does the secret key go to?
Les animaux sont devenus extrêmement agressifs. Je répète, tenez-vous le plus loin.
Second floor. Save points. Second floor. Locked doors. Fourth floor. I never got up to the fourth floor. Okay, third floor, second floor. Then that's this way. Yeah, way into here. Up on the other side, so I need to go that way. Okay. Right, I never did explore all the way through here. Canadian coin. I went. I didn't. Did I go up? Where did I go? Right, I went into the attic from here, I think. Maybe. A break a gun that has no ammo. Someone was playing spy. Charles's observations about his colleague, Joseph. Joseph was working in the garden last night, and his movements are skillful, and he goes about his tasks with the stubborn vigor of the manually inclined. But I can't help but imagine a more sensitive side to him. He spends his time outdoors doing maintenance and repairs. I think I've only seen him inside once since he was hired. But I sometimes catch him dreamily looking up at the sky or the wind in the trees. Sometimes things happen when you least expect them. I was setting up a table, Joseph came in, walked straight to me, and asked for a bandage. He'd cut his finger on some farming equipment. That's the first time we'd ever spoken to each other. He didn't say anything more, not even while I was treating his finger. A few times now I've caught Joseph neglecting his work to go for a stroll in the sun. Cigarette in mouth. Reprehensible as it may be, I will hold my tongue. This new friendship is becoming more and more dear to me. Emily, indiscreet Emily, has just told me that Joseph apparently has a daughter. Whatever happened to her? been in here? Is that door? That door go anywhere? Have another look. Yeah, it didn't come over here. Ooh. Oh man. Hoping it would snow. Why the fuck did they have a snow globe? Why did they manufacture why did they manufacture merch for the fucking fuck you. Where the fuck did this secret key go? Opens a door somewhere. There's a heart on it. Does it open the fucking grave? Oh, it's very windy out here. See, heart in the grave. So maybe heart on the key? No? Nothing? Nothing. Nothing, I don't think. Yeah, nothing. I don't know where this key goes. Alright. Need to get better aim.
Carl Faubert was a sensible man. Attacking that wolf would not be among his smartest life choices.
I didn't attack him. He attacked me.
As he drove away from the mansion, Carl pondered the strange discoveries he had made there. The Hamilton Mining Corporation's true
Sorry, I'm just...
activities were shrouded in mystery. However, before he could uncover it, Carl had to reach the survivors at their Leech Lake shelter.
taking its fucking time. Anytime, any day now, game. Hey, the longer it takes to load, the longer I have to fucking regain my voice the next time I have to read. Knock, knock, knock. Hello. Oh, hidden key. Wow.
Mayor could recognize a love nest when he saw one. If Hamilton indeed had a mistress, this was the stage for their romance.
Luxury watch. Shotgun I do not have. I don't wanna go in that bed. This is a fuck shack. I do not want to go in that bed. Okay. Oh, thank God I don't need to go in that bed. Aww. Little heart-shaped log. Those are very fucking subtle. With the, oh, I need a key for my love shack. Better put a heart on it, you know? Very, very subtle. Right, I didn't save. Whoa. Alright. Birdberries, herbs? Oh.
Black crowberry has long been a part of the diet of the Innu of Quebec, who consumed it to protect themselves from the cold.
Huh. Cool. Where's my boat? Oh. Oh, I can fast travel? Oh. I'm gonna go places first. Okay, so... 2. That, there. Up there. How? I think that's just a bridge that goes over there. Boat? Another boat? Friend boat? Hi boat. Oh, speedboat.
Carl recognized the boat. Its occupants had forced him to dive into the icy water of the lake. But where were they now?
Wait, this is the same lake? No way. It was probably just the same boat. This is probably not the same lake.
At the sight of the peaceful lake, Carl Faubert remembered the embrace of the icy water, its millions of tiny needles cutting into his skin. He was in no hurry to return.
Stop.
A pier and a wooden tower, just as Carl had heard on the radio. The shelter must be close by.
Yes. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on. Come on. I knew I was
The
coming.
radio message came back to mind. Survivors. Carl would finally get some answers.
Oh, bear.
Black bears were by nature peaceful creatures. At least they were most of the time. Under threat, however, this large, cuddly-looking animal could turn into a frighteningly efficient killing machine.
And I'm not trying to figure out how fast.
He
Chill.
knew that wolves do not attack people. Still, he had to be careful.
Okay. Good. Good dogs. Good puppies. No, no, you're a good puppy. You don't need to come this way. No, you can stay over there. You don't need to follow me. Yeah, exactly. Boy, good boy. I have an access card. Alright, I'm all the way over here. Ah! Oh shit.
Faubert froze at the creature's sight. Was it real, or another figment of his imagination? Without a proper weapon, the detective could not defeat the creature on his own. It was best to run away.
Got it. I got it.
The detective sensed he had lost the creature, but for how long? The sight of this hovel had an unforeseen effect on Faubert. The idea of finding, after so long, the reassuring warmth of a group of human beings seized him. He was overwhelmed by it.
Hi. Let's use front door. Okay. Doggy. Hi. Hi, what a good boy.
A sled dog. This type of animal usually stayed in a pack. It was quite rare,
Good boy.
especially this far north, to find them alone.
Can I pet it? I want to pet him.
C'est vous, Karl Faubert? Entrez.
What a good boy.
Je suis juste en arrière. Comme vous le savez, moi c'est Françoise. Je suis la responsable ici. Il y a eu une explosion dans un souterrain.
Explosion in a tunnel at the mine, and ever since we've had storms.
Et plein de choses étranges
Not reading it.
auxquelles on n'avait pas pensé. Les routes sont coupées et on n'a ni électricité ni signal téléphonique. Bref, ça pourrait aller mieux. J'essaie de rassembler autant de civils que possible, c'est la priorité. Ensuite, je vais m'occuper des ressources. Si vous voulez vous rendre utile, tentez de rendre la maison opérationnelle. Jules Demers. Vous avez entendu parler de lui? C'est un scientifique qui travaillait pour Hamilton. Il est toujours en vie. Vous pouvez le trouver au nord-ouest d'ici, près des mines. Il étudie l'anomalie de la tempête. Si vous tenez à le rencontrer, je vous conseille de trouver de l'équipement d'escalade. C'est la seule façon de se rendre sans carte d'accès. Et puis, Carl?
There's a lot of things.
C'est une bonne maison. Les fondations ont de l'âge, mais elles sont encore solides. C'est quelqu'un dans les premiers survivants que j'ai trouvé qui en a parlé. Comme quoi son emplacement et le terrain aux alentours, c'était parfait pour tenir à travers une tempête. C'était la maison de ses grands-parents et c'est devenu notre lueur d'espoir. La priorité, c'est de se protéger du froid. Il y a des vitres cassées et la boîte à fusibles à l'extérieur fonctionne plus. Il faut aussi réparer le robinet dans la cuisine. On y arrive jusqu'à maintenant avec la neige fondue, mais au nombre de personnes qu'il y a ici, il nous faut de l'eau courante. C'est un module central qui aurait sauté. Depuis, on voit des employés de HMC essayer d'en effacer les traces dans la région et on est pris dans une tempête inexplicable en plein mois d'octobre. Ceux qui essaient de partir se frappent au froid, à la désorientation, ils se mettent à voir. Ils disent qu'il y a une présence dans les bois. C'est pas humain ni animal. Je veux même pas y penser. Il y a quelque chose qui erre à l'extérieur, une genre de créature qui tue avec une violence que j'ai jamais rencontrée. On retrouve des corps gelés partout et il y a des éclaboussures de sang dans la neige.
Right. Hey, did I ask about the explosion?
C'est un module central qui
Yes.
aurait sauté. Depuis, on voit des employés de
Let's skip this.
HMC essayer d'en effacer les traces dans la région et on est pris dans une tempête inexplicable en plein mois d'octobre. Ceux qui essaient de partir se frappent au froid, à la désorientation, ils se mettent à voir. Ils disent qu'il y a une présence dans les bois. Jules était à la tête d'un projet de recherche secret de la Hamilton Mining Corporation. Il y a quelque temps après l'explosion, il est débarqué au refuge et il s'est mis à nous parler d'une piste de solution. Pauvre homme. Il avait l'air exténué, à bout de nerfs. Il est reparti le jour même et il est allé s'isoler dans la station de radio près de la mine au nord-ouest d'ici. Si vous allez le voir, essayez d'être délicat. Et apportez votre équipement d'escalade. Il a sans doute fermé la grille d'accès principale. Hamilton n'était pas aimé ici. Sa mort m'a pas surprise. Je travaillais aux ressources humaines et je peux vous dire que même parmi ses employés, ses projets dérangeaient. Ça dépassait l'entendement. J'en connais aussi suffisamment sur lui pour vous confirmer qu'on faisait bien de s'en méfier. Hamilton creusait pour plus que du cuivre. Il y a des installations sous terre encore plus creux que la mine, des installations énormes. Mes accès étaient restreints, mais de ce que j'ai pu comprendre, HMC a découvert une nouvelle matière dans les années 50 et Hamilton a investi des millions pour l'étudier. Rendez-vous à Henryville, au sud-ouest d'ici. Il y a un magasin général où vous allez trouver tout l'équipement nécessaire.
Well, I hope they sell it for cheap because I've got like total
Faites attention
75
à
cents.
vous.
Just gonna help myself to these.
Ben, la soupe serait bien meilleure si elle était chaude. Si seulement on avait du courant.
It was easy to fix. I think I've been finding so much spare parts.
Je m'attendais pas à ce que la radio fonctionne dans ces conditions. Aller chercher des provisions dans ces conditions, c'est pas commode.
Okay, so apparently there was like a fuse box out here. There it is. I don't have enough. How much do I have? 13. I need 15. Am I boarding up? Ah. Oh. Shit. Wait, I need 10 for each? Bruh. This is only 2, I think. Hey, dog. You know, can't go. Alright. Go all the way back around. Yeah, I guess I'll go out. Let dog. He leaves. Gate. Goes to me. I can't get to because I need climbing gear. Can I take the dog? Okay, dog can stay there then. Good boy. Ice axe is this away. Okay, hi. I guess you don't want to come either. Probably because I don't have a sled. Oh my god, there's so many sled dogs. Wow. Are even anything out here? No, that's... Good boy. Good boy. Good boy needs help. Yeah, be gone. Get the fuck out of here. Good boy. That fucking wolf back. Leave the fucking dog alone. No, he's a different dog. I'm trying to get a squirrel or something. What are you looking at? Can I cut this tree down? I don't want to. I don't want to accidentally hit the dog. No, I can't. All right, cool. Good boy. Dog, 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 dog. So many dogs and no sleds to use them with. I don't know what the dogs are for. Oh, sled. Hi, don't mind the man coming up to you with an axe.
Ah, vous êtes le monsieur de la radio? Je pensais que vous seriez plus beau. Charlotte, je suis venue ici avec mes chiens puis mon père. C'est des chiens de traîneau. C'est moi qui les ai entraînés. Je suis venue avec mon petit père. On a entendu le message de Madame Françoise pendant la tempête, alors on a attelé le traîneau.
Are you scared? You should be.
Les adultes, vous vous promenez avec vos farces d'enterrement comme si soudainement la neige était la chose la plus dangereuse au monde. Tu sais, la pelle, ça existe encore. C'est pas une technologie perdue. J'ai eu un petit accident. Le traîneau a foncé dans un arbre puis je me suis mordu la langue. Il faut que je répare le traîneau. Quand ce sera fini, si vous voulez, je vous le prête. Il faudrait retrouver mes chiens, par exemple. Je les ai laissés libres, puis je crois qu'ils en ont profité pour explorer les alentours. Si vous voulez qu'ils vous écoutent, donnez-leur ça. C'est des oreilles de porc. Attention, faut pas en donner trop. Je veux pas que vous me rameniez des bébés gâtés.
Dogs. Good thing I know where all of them are. Doggy. So they just felt no, they're gone. Okay. Okay, where's the last one? Oh, there's two more. Doggy. Hi. Oh, poor baby, poor baby.
Carl Faubert became pensive in front of the now assembled pack. The genealogy of these dogs could lead us back to time immemorial. Throughout the millennia, from litter to litter, they had never failed to guide man through a hostile nature.
I'm glad that dog's just okay. Bear traps ain't nothing to him. He's such a strong boy. Who are you?
Il y a Henryville, mais c'est un peu mort. Ils ont tous évacué à cause qu'il y a eu une grosse avalanche. Sinon, il y a la mine, mais il y a plein de clôtures autour. Charlie,
Something.
je suis venue ici avec mes chiens puis mon père. C'est des chiens de traîneau. C'est moi qui les ai entraînés. Ça va? Super. Moi, j'ai fini de réparer le traîneau si vous voulez aller vous promener. Mais je vous le dis, va falloir faire attention, hein. Les arbres, ils arrivent vite.
Oui. Oh. Thank you, lady. Where am I going? Going left. Oh. This place looks like it's not snowboarded.
It didn't take a veteran in the art of bureaucratic euphemisms to see through the hypocrisy of this notice. Something terrible had happened here, and the HMC had been trying to cover it up.
Evacuation order has been issued for Henryville, Manston area, due to a major fire in the vicinity of the HMC mining facilities. We recommend that you evacuate your home as soon as possible for your safety. Hamilton Mining Corporation is promising compensation for the inconvenience caused and has set up an all-inclusive accommodation facility until the situation is resolved. Please note that these are merely precautionary measures. Everything is under control. The meeting point is at the entrance to Henryville near the water towers. Trucks will be made available to bring you to safety. Sincerely, HMC. Neat Halloween decorations. Tis October. Oh, shit, alright. It's a big building. Oh, and a dead guy. Are you dead? This map before he died. The wolves, moose, sled, houses.
Before freezing to death, this man had tried to carve a shape with his knife. What had he been trying to say? It was an animal, Possibly a moose. Was it a warning for danger? If so, what was it?
Probably the fucking Wendigo we've been seeing.
Henryville was bathed in a deadly silence. The streets were deserted, the houses too, and with this snow, this fog, it gave Carl the strange impression of having found himself in the memories of an elderly person. A past where a failing memory would have removed any human face. The detective could feel his blood rushing through his body and warming his limbs. With painful tingles, the tips of his fingers and toes were coming back to life. He welcomed this pain with utter bliss.
It's pretty close. Once. Take it. Start. Yeah. Good guy. Oh, it's just here. Alright. Damn, the last one I had to get was fucking like 6 puzzles through a fucking mansion. This one's just out in the street. Where's this axe? Mules. Wait, what? Another one? Oh shit. Here, I was thinking it was gonna be red. Oh, it's up the ice wall. Alright. There we go. Hello. Made by him. This is by fucking Henry? Jesus. Good shit, man. Thought he was a writer. Pancake batter. Yeah. Happy Flakes. Corn Flakes. Oxio. Pop Start. Eat. Salted peanuts. Oh. There it is. Gonna steal these, don't mind me. Iconic plush.
The ancestral Cree territory in Quebec covered 400,000 square kilometers, or about 2/3 the size of France.
Get fucking cola? Hell yeah. Why don't they fucking snow? Increases risk of hypothermia? I didn't know that. I think that's everything here. Yo, what's good? Happening? Oh, dead body.
After much thought, the detective became convinced that this scientist, this Jules Demers, must hold the key. He had to get to the radio tower.
The fall did not kill him, the weather did. Hold several bills. I can't take them? Ish. Thing. 50 meters? I thought it was 30 meters this way. What? Huh? Now it's 30 meters. And it's gone. There's some bull fuckery going on. These squigglies means I'm probably getting close. Moose? Moose.
If that was a moose, it was the most massive beast he had ever seen in his life. And it was so white, its eyes so blue, it was best to stay away.
I mean, I don't know the most massive beast. The bear I saw earlier was about the same size. Doggies. Can I pat the dogs? Oh, I can pat the dogs. Well, I can't just pat one of them. Can't let them know that I have favorites. Like dogs, yes. Love dogs. How cute they are. So you like snow pandas? First off, I'm allowed to like multiple different things. Second off, what the fuck is a snow panda? Hold on. Stuff and things? Can I get through here? Oh, that's a lot of them. Don't know what I'm collecting all this Tonight, I think it's called. Don't know what I'm collecting this all for. What? Uh-huh. That was...
Much thought, the detective became convinced that this scientist, this Jules Demers, must hold the key. He had to get to the radio tower.
Yeah, I know. What was the scream? What? Gonna assume it was nothing. What's in there? Gotta go have a look-see. Alright, go. Oh, no, not go look-sees by myself. There's Moose. We leave the Moose alone. I don't know what the point of that was. Maybe I'll need like moose antlers or something for a mission. Who knows? There.
It was difficult to imagine a polar bear living anywhere at this latitude, but specifically a polar bear with such a pristine coat and vivid blue eyes, which followed you with a disturbing insistence.
This... Am I supposed to be here yet? Jules, yeah. Alright. Am I able to take the dogs through here? Can?
It was a checkpoint, and a pretty sophisticated one at that. Carl Faubert found it very hard to imagine any reason a copper mine would require such advanced security measures.
I mean, he would be surprised what people would do for copper wire. Ransack this person's house.
The detective could feel his blood rushing through his body and warming his limbs. With painful tingles, the tips of his fingers and toes were coming back to life. He welcomed this pain with utter bliss.
Can I get in here? Can't. What about the other side? No, didn't I get an access card? Isn't that something I got? Or did I not take it off his body? Yeah, I did. It's only level 1 though. That's the way I need to go though. I need to get in there. Can I break this with the hatchet? No. Any other way? Around here. Alright. Okie doke. Got a long way back. Oh, I can fast travel, right. Okay, from here, it's that way. Maybe not that way? Alright, I don't think I'm bringing them down to the dock. Might not have enough spare shit to fix up the whatever the fuck. It's 10 for this. And then 15 for this. Is that it? Is that everything?
After much thought, the detective became convinced.
Yes, I know. I know. I know.
Hold the key. He had to get to the radio tower.
Merci pour votre aide, Monsieur Faubert. Les réparations que vous avez faites vont faire une grande différence pour la suite.
What should I do?
Pourquoi vous êtes encore ici? C'est Jules qui a vos réponses. Sa tour radio est au nord-ouest, près de la mine. Pour quelqu'un qui veut aider, vous avez pas l'air de comprendre l'urgence.
Okay, I get it. Thought there might be more repairs.
Elles sont de l'âge, mais elles sont encore solides. C'est quelqu'un dans les premiers survivants que j'ai trouvé qui en a parlé. Comme quoi son emplacement et le terrain aux alentours, c'était parfait pour tenir à travers une tempête. C'était la maison de ses grands-parents et c'est devenu notre lueur d'espoir.
Alright.
Faites attention à vous, Monsieur Faubert.
Yes, I've done everything. Alright, I've done everything.
Merci pour votre aide, Monsieur Faubert. Les réparations que vous avez faites vont faire une grande différence pour la suite. Faites attention à vous, Monsieur Faubert.
Well, the gate's just unlocked. I thought I would have to unlock it. Okay, map 2, just go straight. Dogs. Just leave them alone. No. I don't know what's going on. Dogs? No dogs. Alright, dogs are very mean. Never mind, they're fine. Whoa, how did I get turned around? How does that happen? Someone was packing. Negative 25. Yeesh. Also, fire? Hello. I'm gonna need reuse stuff real quick. Anyway, hello.
Oh, salutations. Voyons voir, vous devez être le détective. C'est quoi le nom déjà? Ah, Carl Faubac? Ah, pas du tout. Mais votre posture, vos manières, votre accoutrement disent ancien militaire. Soit vous étiez le détective engagé par William, soit vous étiez un agent étranger venu me zigouiller. J'ai préféré opter pour la pensée positive. Choix judicieux.
Mortal is dead.
Ouais, bien sûr, on n'échappe pas aux probabilités. Avec la maladie, les menaces, maintenant la tempête. Avant elle, mes calculs mettaient son espérance de vie à 81 jours. Maintenant, si j'ajuste avec la tempête, on a excédé 2 jours. Un bâtard, notre William. Il était en état de grave dérèglement cellulaire, un peu comme un cancer, si vous voulez, avec dégénérescence accélérée. Il a été exposé à l'élément. Je m'employais à trouver un remède avant que tout ça arrive. Ah, la bonne heure. Il me faut un prototype qui a été laissé à la HMC dans les archives. Un petit engin qui pourrait tout régler. Je suis bien heureux de votre arrivée. Y aller moi-même aurait assurément signifié ma mort. Ils ont découvert une météorite il y a plusieurs décennies. Un fragment de matière inconnue, venu des confins du cosmos pour frapper notre planète il y a de ça des milliards d'années. Ça vous a donné le vertige. William a fait construire un laboratoire souterrain alentour. Ah, c'est une matière fascinante. Elle fait mentir tout ce qu'on connaît de la thermodynamique. Elle génère un froid glacial, peu importe la température de l'environnement dans lequel elle se trouve. Et ses effets sont déroutants. Non contenus, elle génère une sorte de brume translucide, hautement radioactive, et qui induit une sorte de psychose à son contact, en plus de créer des mutations génétiques chez les plantes et les animaux. L'explosion du laboratoire en a malheureusement répandu partout dans la région. La radioactivité s'est probablement déjà attaquée à vos organes vitaux. Je parierais pas sur votre survie. Avec, en plus, toutes ces bêtes mutantes et agressives qui se trouvent à l'extérieur, vous avez beau être un ancien militaire, mais oui. Dans tous les cas, trouver ce prototype est de la plus haute importance, c'est notre seul espoir.
Oh, thank you.
Voici ma carte d'accès. Elle vous permettra de descendre dans la mine. Si vous trouvez d'autres fragments de mystanite, rassemblez-les. On en aura besoin et en bonne quantité. Alors, il y a une raison pour votre visite ou vous êtes seulement venu me déconcentrer de mon travail?
Cool computer. What one?
Ce que je peux vous dire, c'est que tout ce qui se passe en ce moment, la tempête, les anomalies, tout est lié à l'explosion à la mine il y a quelques jours. J'en sais peu de choses. Je travaillais directement du manoir depuis quelque temps. Il y a plusieurs causes possibles. En plus des recherches, la HMC continuait de creuser. Il y a pu y avoir un souci technique, une erreur humaine. C'était peut-être même intentionnel. La HMC ne faisait pas l'unanimité. Surnaturel, oui, si on veut. Corps gelé, stalagmite, bête dénaturée. Et je soupçonne qu'il y a quelque chose d'autre qui soit né dans cette brume. Quelque chose qui se cache dans la tempête et rôde à travers la forêt. Quelque chose de sanguinaire qui commence à peine à faire ses ravages. Ils ont découvert une météorite il y a plusieurs décennies. Un fragment de matière inconnue, venu des confins du cosmos pour frapper notre planète il y a de ça des milliards d'années. Ça vous a donné le vertige. William a fait construire un laboratoire souterrain alentour. De ce que je sais, William et son équipe de recherche ont très vite eu accès à d'importantes sources de financement, la plupart venant de l'étranger. Je l'ai entendu maintes fois parler de la mystanite comme de l'énergie de l'avenir. Voyez où nous en sommes. Ah, c'est une matière fascinante. Elle fait mentir tout ce qu'on connaît de la thermodynamique. Elle génère un froid glacial. Voici ma carte d'accès. Elle vous permet...
Okie doke. Improvised and stinky bed. Substantial atomic activation of the red misonite from 235 MHz. Fascinating. EM radiation produced is concentrated in a funnel. ELF to LF stable. MF to HF. Increased concentration. SHF and EHF. What the fuck does any of this mean? Means nothing. Might as well just have fucking uranium in my pocket. But the doggies are here. That's nice. Oh, the smoke is from the mine. That's ominous.
This gaping hole that revealed itself to Carl gave him vertigo. It was not the height, but the immensity of the thing. Few images could have depicted so clearly the extent of the voracity with which men consumed these raw materials. It was on the scale of the worst natural disaster.
Oh, it's yellow mist here. Who opened the fucking piss dimension?
His conversation with Jules Demers had convinced him of the dangers of
Oh
exposure
shit.
to this smoke.
Alright. Don't go near the smoke. What am I doing here? Still haven't found the shotgun that ammo goes to. I don't think the mines are supposed to be this bright. They're not. I don't know what this soda does. Really? Holy shit. Oh. There. Where am I going? So this feels very Resident Evil. Eh, this is a very late into the game to do this, but I up the field of view. Huh. It's not like, whoa, that's a different feeling for sure. Maybe not that much FOV. Maybe like 65. There we go. Feel like it feels a bit better. Feel as cramped. Fuck left the shower on.
Jules had spoken true. The mine housed a highly advanced laboratory. Now, Faubert had to find that prototype.
Oh, jellychin. It's once blue. Pal World? What about Pal World? This ain't Pal World. want to look the other way first.
The door mechanism needed electricity to operate.
Oh, alright. Just spot to save, huh?
A deep-seated terror seized Carl. He had reasons to doubt his visions, but this alert, on the other hand, was very real. He had to act, and fast.
Oh. I don't know what I'm supposed to fucking do about this. What about batteries? Please note that electricians will be coming in tonight to replace the emergency power system. Batteries were transported to the other wings, where they will be used the next year during the expansion of the complex. If they are needed on short notice, you'll know where to find them. Thank you for your cooperations, maintenance team.
There had to be a way to activate the ventilation of the reactor. This console, seen earlier, perhaps.
Okay, shush.
Carl now understood why someone would sabotage a rich mining entrepreneur's property. But what could have compelled the attackers to shoot an unarmed man?
Gilbert Tremblay. Height 5'8". Birth 7/10/25. My man's was born. Oh wait, 1925. Okay. Yeah, 1925. Well, this guy was born next year.
The station was coming back to life, as if being awakened from a deep sleep.
Oh.
Activating this button had just opened a way to the laboratory. Its secrets would now be laid bare to him.
That's these though.
Enough power had been restored to grant entry to the wing.
I can only have 2 on at a time. Yeah, probably turn on. Don't have enough for ventilation. I have enough for doors. 2 doors. Oh. I can't jump? Why can't I jump anymore? Oh, I can just... Alright.
He felt dizzy from the immensity of the place. It was downright pharaonic in scale. How could all this have been built in total secrecy?
I heard dog. Also,
He stared at these ashes in horror. How much heat would an explosion need to generate to incinerate a body where it stood?
why did the body have a gun? Pierre Marc Corbeau. Corbeau sounds familiar. Okay, B. Oh, rat. Not we say any more ammo on that.
Each discovery confirmed Faubert's suspicions. How could the daily activities of a copper mine require such a sophisticated medical facility?
Why do all the lights have rainbow filters on them? Why do I need a jack? Put it back for now. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, dog. Why? You fucking bastard.
These animals were treated without any dignity. Their value was limited to their usefulness, like a test tube or a syringe.
Medical examiner noted a correlation between the different animals that underwent exposure, particularly in their skulls. Does Messonite cause a tumor for cancer? Missing a jack handle, of course.
The subjects were isolated from the interviewers. Were they wary of contagion? In any case, with all this surveillance equipment, they were sure not to miss anything.
Items? Items?
These interrogation rooms were more like an asylum cell than an administrative office.
Y a quelqu'un? C'est qui? C'est pas de la HMC? Ça veut dire que vous